everybody? It is Honkai Star Rail night. Tomorrow I am working, and I probably will not be home in time to start at 7, so... But you know, because I gotta go out of town for work tomorrow. You know how it be sometimes. My friend, I'm a caregiver, and I am like a personal caregiver to somebody, and I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and it's a very important doctor's appointment, and it is really hard to get them from place to place by oneself. So I'm going along with the wifey. But he's pretty chill. But he needs like help, so just, you know, they need somebody like 24/7. It's a very difficult decision kind of thing. All right, let's see what we wait. Uh-oh. I think my keyboard turned. Hello, keyboard. Or maybe it's dead. There we go. It came back. $80, woo, cookies. I get into the van. I love like small, cute animals. All right. Get back on the Trailblazing mission, or did I do it? Wait, no, there it is. I was like, I know that I did not do all that. I still haven't added textures to this model. I'm going to eventually. I think I might even try to add scales. I saw that some people could do it by editing the skin textures. And maybe they might just be, I don't know, it's weird, almost like freckle scales, but we'll see. We'll see. Of course, I'm not dumb enough to not do anything without backing up files.
You have a good memory.
Oh, Kali.
Why exactly did you bring us here?
Oh, I need to edit my team though. Alright, put in this guy.
Bygones are bygones.
And
But sometimes I wish things had turned out differently.
Fugue, now that I actually went and actually updated her, what little card thing, what is it called? Light cone, there we go. Editor light cone is actually starting to survive now, so. I feel like I do need, yeah, we'll add her.
My intention should be obvious. See that shallow pond over there? Water lilies grow there. Initially, Circes watered them with their tears, while Nestia nurtured them with affectionate love. They are a token of the eternal companionship between the two gods.
So, Nestia and Circes are best buddies. History would say they were best friends.
And retrieve the golden bough of vows for me.
Ma'am.
You're making it sound so ominous.
We
I
can
mean,
retrieve it,
everything about
but I
this sounds
advise you not
ominous.
to waste your time on any schemes.
Oh my. I'm helping you to eliminate your worries and obstacles. And yet I receive nothing in return.
Oh, I see. This is what she wants in return.
Besides, the bow is essential for awakening the heart and drawing water out of the source. If you can't find it this time, we can just remain trapped here for the rest of eternity. You're overthinking things. We're all in the same boat.
In other words, we're all
Although
stuck here.
it would be
I like her hair
absurd
looks
to
like
say
it's
that I have no
like
other
trees.
motives.
Like her,
Since you've brought
the
it
ends
up,
of her hair end
I
in
might as well
branches.
take this chance to explain. I'm simply making use of this opportunity to see what you two are made of. So, is that truthful enough for you? Now is not the time for me to elaborate further.
I like how she can
So,
also
please
understand what
proceed.
Mem is saying.
As
Mem,
a
mem.
student
Mem,
of
mem, mem,
Anaxa,
mem, mem. Mem, mem,
equivalent
mem, mem.
exchange should be something that you are familiar with.
I cannot deny that. Miss, since our interests are aligned right now, it's better for us to do as she says. Besides, she knows about my past. Even though I'm not able to elaborate much, I can tell you that she has reasons to fear me. If you unfortunately turn out to be her ultimate target, please don't worry. I will promptly intervene.
Well, that's nice of her. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. The Adonis elevator. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to get over there.
Huh?
Ichor
There are
vessels
ichor
and
vessels
Cognos
stored
bloom
here.
sprouts. Okay. It's like a little seed.
How smart.
Heck yeah, lady. I'm smart AF. Alright. There we go.
Let's hope that this is not a trap set by her.
Well, just in case, let's get this chest.
If it's to your liking.
Speed! Now we might as well do this puzzle too, why not? I'm okay. I'm getting better at these puzzles though. I kind of wanted it to go this way. Oh, there we go. Oh, whatever side we hit it on, I see. I remember now. It took me a minute to figure that one out. No, 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 no. Dang it. Me and this space bar. This Ronix thing is gonna freak me out, man. Oh wow, there's like birds and shit. Oh, might as well do the puzzle too. Why not? And we're gonna have to fight it. I hope I never see one of these puzzles again. You know we're gonna see a whole bunch of them.
You chose the wrong. Is that it? Receive divinity.
Guess I owe you one.
Oh dang, I don't like these guys.
Just take a raise. Share good fortunes.
Show no mercy. Here is thunder.
Time for a lesson. Give an inch and they'll take.
Okay.
Moment's excitement.
So
Nothing more.
we're gonna heal everybody up. Because that did a lot of damage. Right there. Oh, there it is. Healing spray is like the best one. Are you talking about the flower puzzles? Ah, dang it. Hey, that puzzle wasn't so bad. The shapes. Oh, yeah. I really don't like those as much. I like the tangrams, the way that they did them. The actual tangrams, like they did in Infinity Nikki. These are like tangrams, but they're gonna be. Unfortunately, they're everywhere. There's like a lot. I'll have to. There we go.
So this is the Golden Bough of Vows.
It's pretty.
I hope that the Titan will not take their anger out on us.
Which one?
So lustrous and beautiful.
Uh-oh.
It's even more magnificent.
Maybe we're
than
not supposed to
before.
take it. Will they smite us with lightning? She's slowly starting to be able to say words.
Understood. My apologies, Pink Bunny.
Pink bunny, puppy.
Memmy bunny
Pissed off Pokemon. Exactly.
Is this the legendary Golden Bough of Vows?
A Pokemon that's starting to evolve to be able to say words.
We'll know once we test it. There's a secret passageway behind the pond. It's faster if we take that path.
Okay.
How do you know this place so well?
Well, she lives here, I guess.
Well, I'm one of the 7 sages after all.
I mean, I assume that she lives here. What a silly question, Cass.
Yeah.
And then we're back here. I guess there's something that we need to do. We need... Oh, yeah.
We're here. Could you kindly pluck a petal for me and place it into the
And then
pool?
she gets to keep the rest of the flower, I guess.
Now, can our little goddess perform that again?
Huh?
That being the oath of Nestia's priests.
Right. Got it. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. Ma'am!
Oh, there we go. Look at all the pretty butterflies.
It's just an ancient promise between the Titan and humans. So, what do you think? It really is the golden bough of vows.
Why are these people? Why are
And I did
these
not set
spirits
any
red now,
traps
though?
for you, right?
That is... indeed true.
You look like a sad, lost puppy.
She got a point.
Even if this is indeed a scheme
'Cause what
to
else
get you
are we
to
gonna
lower your
do?
guard, you don't have any other choice but to play along, do you? Therefore, why don't we just put everything aside and work together? We can always determine who's right and who's wrong once we overcome this.
Yes, I agree.
Great. Then let's ride the water wheel.
However, giving us half-truths
Uh-oh.
is not the right attitude
Cass
for
is calling her
cooperation.
out.
Furthermore, according to the principle of equivalent exchange, since we have passed your so-called trial, isn't it time for you to make your intentions clear to us?
Ah. I really can't bear to look at
I
your
didn't know I
sad
was being
expressions.
sad. I didn't know it was
Although
sad.
You only cleared a simple trial. I'm willing to make an exception and treat you with sincerity. I'll allow each of you to ask a question. But not the little bunny. So,
The little bunny is
ask
too
away.
smart. Oh, I love her.
In that
She's so
case,
cute.
miss,
She's definitely
please
March
go
7th,
ahead.
though.
A good question. It's an inability to do so rather than an unwillingness. For me to appear in my true form, I'll require
It's probably
your
a
help.
dude. You know what I mean? You know those guys that always had like the VTuber avatars? You know, like, and then they're really just dudes. They just like to look at the VTuber female avatars. Yeah, that's Calypso.
Well,
Calypso's a
it's your
VTuber.
turn now, little
That's you.
goddess of death.
You don't even play. I tried to get you to make a Suika model, but you won't do it. I
My
tried.
question is,
You don't want to.
was your previous answer the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
There's no point
Tell me
in
the
making
whole
this
truth and nothing but the
unnecessarily
truth.
complicated.
That applies to you as well. However, we do not harbor any hostility. We merely want to avoid any potential harm to us.
Or conflict
Lady
of
Calypso,
interest.
if you want us to work together more effectively, I advise you to answer my question honestly.
All right.
I just want to
was
know why
completely
these
truthful
spirits
in
are
my
red now
response just now.
instead of blue.
I have not deceived you, nor will I.
With all due respect, omitting facts can also be considered deceit.
Is
Uh-oh.
that so? Regardless, I still stand by my previous
Omission.
response.
Then please lead the way. After all, facts speak for themselves. The truth will come to light once we arrive at the Luminary Throne.
All right, all right. I originally thought that you were just a beautiful flower planted in the mortal realm by the hand of shadow. But now, I see you have some prickly thorns, too.
Uh-oh.
I'll just consider that a compliment.
Indeed. I'm complimenting your charming naivete.
Now them's fighting words.
All right, go ride the water wheel. I'll wait for you up there.
Oh, there we go. I just had to wait for it to stop. I was just sitting there trying to jump on it while it was moving. I mean, that's how the gondolas work. I hated the gondola, so I never sat on one. You again. Spirit thief. You like it? It's mine now. And don't worry, I'll get you back. I'm good at these tricks now. Oops. Okay, maybe I'm not. That was just a little bit too soon. Got it. Nya, 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 nya. Quite the sense of humor. Huh, okay. Nothing grew. Oh, I should have known. That was pretty darn funny.
Speaking of which, don't you also have a red-haired companion?
There, she's talking about Mighty Mouse.
Memmy mem. Memmy mem memmy mem.
Memmy, 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 mem. Erythocaramus nymph. What does that even mean? What is that word? What kind of word is that? Never heard such a word in my life, and I've heard some pretty big words. Old Titus, you must get moving. The courtyard of storage has been lost. You must leave now before it is too late. Ha! But you're planning the stand your ground as well, Anaxa. First, call me Anaxagoras. Second, what do you mean as well? Do you mean you want to die here in the grove? Have you gone senile? Anaxa, I may not have mentioned this in my previous debates with you, but I vowed to dedicate my life to the grove long ago. I temporarily gave up on this ideal when I was young because I had a family. Fortunately, I had the opportunity to reignite my wisdom here in my old age. Now that the black tide has come to destroy it, I have nowhere left to go. Your logic makes no sense. I know your son is getting by pretty well in Akama. What do you mean you have nowhere to go? Then tell me, Anaxagoras, you and I both know very well that legs like mine will only slow us down. How many unnecessary wounds did you suffer just escorting me to the library? The black tide descends with brutal ferocity. Even a great crisis era like Callinicus, yeah, lost their life to it. I was sitting there thinking of the Greek pronunciation. I don't expect that I would be able to leave. I simply wish to sit and read in the Grove Library one last time. You stubborn old fool, have it your way. We were never able to decide a victor in our debates. Let's count this final one as your victory. Let us meet again in another realm, old Titus. Take care. Finally, it's quiet again. Let me see if one of these brats have been sneaking impure content into the collection. Just as I expected. Ah! One Punch Scroll. The Aquila Scroll. This was the old days. I'd have burned this on sight. Oh, they got One Punch Man. One Punch God. Anime references and games. You gotta love it. Forbidden Love, the Tree, and the Butterfly. Damnations. Which blasphemous fool put this here? Whatever. The little brat at home used to love this kind of stuff. I scared that out of him, though. In my final moments, I'd like to see just what is so special about this brain-rotting nonsense. Haha. Scandalous. Just scandalous. Beast of the Black Tide, I won't allow you to touch our collection. Well, that's not his corpse there, so I wonder if he died somewhere else. Poor fellow. Okay. Back to it. Found a calyx. There happens to be but there's a hand somewhere nearby. Because I
Hardly
certainly
worth
saw a golden thing. The branches that once sheltered countless seekers of knowledge are now sparse, and the radiant brilliance of the treetop has dimmed considerably. One can only imagine how magnificent the sacred tree must have been in its prime. Could the Reason Titan have foreseen that they too would be swallowed by the irrational darkness? You wonder. Found Trian.
It's little Gray, little Cass, and the pink puppy.
Pink puppy.
Lady Trian, are you all right?
Imagine sitting in a studio and being handed a page with a single word on it, mem. Your director walks in and tells you you'll be saying that word over and over for the next 8 hours. Yep. In every emotion imaginable. Angry, sad, happy, joyous.
Yup! The spindle that Aggie gave us is so powerful that Trian seems to have found Nax.
Uh-oh. Seems to have
He's
found.
near the treetop. Even though our perception of him is very weak, it's not like the white dryads from before.
Can't imagine going, mem,
Since Trian was alone
mem,
and
mem,
afraid that it
mem,
might be dangerous,
mem, mem,
that's
mem.
why they're
Right
to
out.
take a look.
It seems like Lady Trian did not.
But it
forget
probably
our
also
promise.
didn't take 8 hours. Maybe. I don't know. But then imagine the Pikachu voice actor saying the word Pika for years.
Anaxa is indeed still alive.
They probably just
and he's at
reused,
the
I don't know, they
Luminary
probably
Throne
just
right now.
reused his voice.
It seems
I
like
wouldn't
Lady
imagine
Calypso
anyway.
did not lie regarding this.
Huh? Calypso? Who's that?
I like how they pronounce it the same, but then they spell it differently.
Oh, so you found a
I doubt it.
for?
People would have picked up on it. I don't know. Maybe.
The golden thread doesn't seem to be able to sense the person you're talking about. Mem! Mem, 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 mem.
I bet they can't.
Mem, mem, mem.
Coming and going without a trace.
I wonder if she can't leave.
She's such a strange person.
I bet she can't leave.
Oh! Actually, Trian also found this. Could this be related to the person you're talking about?
This is a piece of burnt cloth.
Yup! Trian found it on a branch not long ago. Trian even used the golden thread to search around and found that the entire grove is giving off a similar aura. Memmy... Memmy mem mem mem... Mem mem memmy mem? Trian doesn't think so. Because when Trian picked it up, we didn't see anything at all. And judging by the golden thread, the aura seems to be all around.
Lady Trian, where is the aura gathered at right now?
It seems to be... Oh!
The Dome
Oop.
of Devotion.
Up a little
So-
further then.
Just what are you hiding?
Apparently a lot. It's the hand! The thieving hand. Ah, coin. And there's the treasure chest. Oh, I see. We gotta punch it. Supposed to be one more. There it is. Oh, sweet.
The enjoyment of collecting.
I'm gonna have to wait till they go back. I ain't fighting nothing if I don't have to. We just go zoom, 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 zoom.
The golden thread is vibrating more and more violently.
Everyone, let's be even more cautious.
Why would we want to do that though? I love running around as Loucher though. He's got his little rapier.
There's no one... Hold on. The butterfly of divine mind is gone?
Uh-oh. Love spoke to me. I am the untamed wind, arriving unbidden to embrace your flame. Gently entwining, I stoke your fire to brilliance, then let it slowly die down.
That can't be. Was it for fending off the black tide? Or perhaps...
What exactly is this butterfly of divine mind? Is it a very powerful guardian monster?
No, how should I put it? It's considered a safeguard for the Titan's core flame. This butterfly is created from Nestia's remaining divine mind and bears the responsibility of guarding the core
So
flame.
Menestia. And like
Legend has it
protecting
that someone
Cersei's
can
core
only pass
plan.
the trial of the butterfly by proving they possess pure and unselfish love within their heart. Only then can they awaken the great tree to open up the path to meet Cersei's.
But how are we going to prove it? Mem 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 mem.
Sorry, but even I don't know how. After all, this is a secret among secrets that only a select few in the entire grove and even Amphorius know. Rather than worry about this, Lady Trian, did the golden thread react to anything around here?
No. That unknown thing seems to be even farther ahead and higher up.
It's like, I guess it's running.
Mem 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 mem.
Perhaps we can try again. Let's see if the butterfly will still react to the golden bough of vows despite having dissipated. If it's indeed the token mentioned in the legends, there should be a reaction.
Sincerity brings miracles. Ha! Nothing.
Let me give it a try. Oh, Nestia. With the weft as my vow, I beseech you.
You gotta do this
entwine my body
Monestia
with
prayer
your golden
every
thread
time.
And affection.
Nothing.
Lady Trian, and even Mem?
Uh-oh.
Where have they disappeared to?
Little Gray, little Cass, look over here, quick! Mummy, he's about to burst into flames!
Uh-oh.
The voice seems to be coming from the Star Chase atrium.
Well, this has gotta mean something, I guess. Also, why did she go all the way down here?
Little Gray, little Cass, it's bad. It's very
Wait, why is there a
bad.
Pegasus thing down there?
I'm fine.
She gets teleported? I guess she can understand them. Okay.
Lady Trian, what exactly happened just now?
Trian and Memmy were looking around to see if
Oh,
there were
they
any
wandered
mechanisms
off.
nearby. But just
That's what
as
you
they
get
went
for
to take a
wandering
closer look
off.
at that
Goodness
big
gracious.
piece of amber, they were surrounded.
I see. Let's get a move on. The orbs belonging to Ornyx's priests should be nearby.
Oh my lord,
Hopefully
not
they'll
this
be of some
again!
use.
Memmy mem. Memmy mem mem. Memmy. Memmy mem mem.
Ugh. So many.
Bloop bloop bloop. Bloop 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 bloop.
Hiya! Take it, if it's to your liking.
I like how she's bloop bloop blooping now.
Hiya!
Gonna need that for later.
It's connected! Let's hurry! Memmy is already bouncing around due to the heat!
Oh, there is a treasure chest over there, but sweet little dance to express my apologies. Oh my goodness. There we go.
The enjoyment of collecting.
Hear the thing running after me.
Oh no, I'm starting to smell something.
Oh, dang it. I guess I need to use their store stuff. Fiery and fatal allure. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Your fatal allure. All right. Medium well.
Eternal sleep.
The dead return!
Don't let me down. We? There's no backing out now.
Step on them, Mommy Jade. Okay, this is like a cool mini boss though.
Share good fortunes.
Conflict is pitiless.
I'll see you off.
Who's the little backstabber?
Bloom.
1,000 thanks.
Repay.
Okay,
Follow my
it's
charm.
super pretty though. Okay. Oh no, I don't know what the moon
Show no
thing does
mercy.
though. What does the moon thing mean?
Dream vanished.
Was that it? There's no time to lose.
Ah.
Conflict is pitiless.
Let's see this cloud scattered.
So essentially that just means
Thunder.
stuff's gonna go down. Yeah.
I always deliver. Unite our goals.
Oop.
Dreams of a path.
It was not the one I
Let's dance
wanted to
once
do.
more.
I wanted to do Jingwen. Jingwen.
Conflict is pitiless.
Good enough though, good enough. Considering you got like well done, I don't know.
Easy.
I'm just so only third best. Actually, there's 4 of us.
It's alright. Tran only just flew down.
I'm glad that everyone is all right. Speaking of which, this piece of amber is...
A remnant of Nestia's core flame.
A remnant
To
of
get
it.
to the throne at the treetop, gather the embers before you with the golden bough of vows, and present it to the divine butterfly.
Whoa. Where did you come from?
You finally appeared, Lady Calypso.
Yes, it's been some time. The battle just
She's
now was a
always
true delight,
watching.
and I feel quite elated. It seems like I'll really be able to rely on all of you to reclaim my true form.
Lady Trian, how does the golden thread react to her?
Huh. There's no reaction at all.
Obviously. After all, the fragment that you picked up just now is completely unrelated to me. All right. Just do as I say. If you're
Okay,
able
she
to
said
pass
that the
trial,
last time,
I will
though.
tell you everything truthfully.
Another trial.
Feel the same way.
But we have to go to the treetop to find Nax anyway, right?
I've got a hunch. Come, let's collect the embers and go confront her. According to Calypso, we just have to gather the embers before us with the golden bough of vows. How incredible.
The burning golden bat. Gonna roll gently into place. That gave us a fast track back, though.
It seems like you managed to gather the embers. In that case, just offer it to the divine butterfly.
It'll be fine. Let's just do as she says.
It's a success! The path has appeared.
Oh, look at all the pretty butterflies. So pretty.
All of you have indeed passed the trial.
The sound of a butterfly's wings.
I have a feeling she's like Cersei's or something.
I'll be back shortly.
Uh-oh.
Of course, our promise still stands. But now, it's time
It is
for me
Cersei's.
to sacrifice.
It is
myself.
Cersei's. Oh, wait a minute. Multiple raids at the same time. Thank you for the raids, Dustria and Corlith. And thank you for the follows. You were playing Demio together. What is Demio together? I'm doing great. How are you guys doing? Thanks for the raid. For those that don't know me, I'm Anna Beninda. I'm a Dragon Variety streamer. I like to do art in various games. I play a lot of Honkai Star Rail and Infinity Nikki. Let me put on my reading glasses and attempt these shoutouts. I think there's a timer. I hate that there's a timer on them. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thanks so much. So what is Demio? It's a turn-based dungeon crawling game. Ooh, that sounds cool. Thank you for following. 4 players working together. Oh, who else did you play with aside from Dustria? You? And it works in VR. Oh, that's cool. Kitty and Dustyland. Ah, okay. Well, that's neat. That does sound like fun, though. I can't remember what game we played that used to be similar. I was thinking Torchlight was a turn-to-base, but I don't know. I remember playing Torchlight like a long time ago, though. A long, long time ago. Suppose... Oh, thank you! Thank you! It's a mix of, Western Ohio and Appalachian, though mostly Appalachian now. And Sunny has joined. Sunny has joined the chat. Thank you. It's actually Suika's pre-made custom model. It's like a really cool VTuber model. It's only like $120. So, except for, you know, Sunny's gonna show it off by how much it freaks out when he decides to take it over. We played Torchlight and Trine in olden times, Icewind Dale on PS2, yeah. Them's was the olden days. I actually saw Icewind Dales for the PC at Goodwill today, and I'm like, damn. Too old. I was wondering about your other model with the wine glass. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Hold on. The other one I have is... You can switch. This one. This one is by Pastel. I should have, like, I should make a wine glass. Sunny's, like, making her freak out. I should make a wine glass for it. Yeah, this one, like, I guess moves up and down. So the Suica doesn't. But I like the, Suica, I feel like, is a little bit more expressive. Yes, a wine glass would be perfect. Just have to figure out how to make one. Because, like, it would be, like, the fingers are the issue, I think. But this one is more draconic. So, I plan to edit textures for the Suica model, too. So I can have more scales. I don't know if I can have 3D scales or just, like, the freckly kind of scales that are on my shoulders. But I figured I'd try. Since you are allowed to do that. Which is pretty cool. Thank you! The neat thing about Suica's models is that, like, nobody, like, looks the same. Everybody looks totally different. Especially when you can, like, make the different textures and stuff. Like, people have been editing it like crazy and sharing their extra textures. It's, like, super cool. I tried to get Mr. Bogath to be a raccoon lady, but, you know, he doesn't want to be a raccoon lady.
Farewell, my love.
Oh, no.
So, this is...
It's a sad romance. I'm too manly. I can't pull it off.
It's
There's a lot of men that play, like, female VTubers. It's just kind of like playing, like, females games. Except for there are no tushies to look at. Just the frontal part. Just the booba.
Now, it's time
That's
for
what I
me
thought.
to
This is
fulfill my
Cersei's.
part of the problem.
Well,
Oops.
in that case, I can start. You're actually Cersei's.
Male dragon
Right?
for the win. I wish, like, if anybody ever came out with, like, a customizable, like, pre-made male VTuber with dragon parts, I would totally be, like, having one of them too. Just collect. One day, I want to be like Iron Mouse and have, like, too many friggin' models to choose from. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna collect all the models. Thank you for the follow. I'm not against playing them, but I think hearing Arthur Morgan voicing their big titty waifu might put them off, or maybe they'll love it. I don't know. They'll probably love it. Yes, Dusty baited me, along with Corlith. Thank you.
Oh my. The children of humanity.
Oh, Sonny.
have passed the
You're blowing
final
hair
trial
everywhere again.
at last.
Even more so that the fan's on today. It's actually a really warm day.
I was wondering when
And the
you were
wild thing
planning
is-
to expose me.
They
How
are.
did you know?
Ow, that was my finger. Funny. But today it was wild. Today was almost 70 degrees, and tomorrow evening it might snow. I live in the weird place where it's spring one day, and then summer the next day, and then all of a sudden it's snowing again.
The riddle-like trials. Your distrustful yet sincere character, referring to Nestia
Like,
as your love and...
It was wild. A week ago, we had a big rainstorm. It was big enough to, like, flood everything, and luckily I live on the mountain. But, oh man, I have to do math to figure out your odd temps. It's Fahrenheit. Yeah, I live in the US. But, and then, like, literally 2 days later, we had a huge snowstorm. But at least it wasn't Michigan, where, like, it rained like that, and then it froze so hard that the floodwaters froze. And, like, I was seeing pictures of, like, cars encased in ice, and I was like, what is this place? True. Awesome to shock people. I think it would just be cool in general. Because, you know, I can change my form into whatever I want it to be. I'm a dragon with illusion magic. It's like that here. We had -12 yesterday, not tomorrow, and 40 and 1 inch of rain. Jeez, yeah, that does sound... That sounds like a colder version of where I live. We never got down to like -12, but
actually called Medea and not Calypso.
we did get to like -1, -2 over the winter though.
Since you
It's
knew from the
been
start that I
Januaries
was
have
not
been
who I said I
incredibly
was,
cold for us in the past few
why
years.
did you wait until now to expose me?
But it's
Because I do
weird.
not
Like
believe
it'll
that
wait
Circes
until
would walk
January.
this world in a human form.
Yeah, it's still
I
pretty
was
cold.
also
It's
afraid
still
that the
pretty cold, yeah.
Titans were under the
Especially
control
when
of the
you
Black Tide
include the wind
and
chill in
do us
that.
harm.
Because I live up in the mountains, so like we always get nice winds
Also,
rolling through
to
here.
make a claim, one must have evidence. This is the precious knowledge
I'm
that I
convinced
acquired
my
during
particular
time at the
cave
Grove.
is nestled in a wind tunnel. I keep looking for
Excellent.
Moroku.
To think we were able to gain a new chance at life.
That's
in
how
the
bad it
midst of
is.
death.
I keep looking for Moroku.
Fate truly is a mysterious thing.
Well, shouldn't you also tell us why you went through all the trouble of setting up these riddles?
Oh, the reason's quite simple.
Is the cooldown off on shoutouts again?
I needed your help, and just like how you were wary of me, I had to.
Or did you-
ensure
were you
that
able
were
to
not
shout out,
villains who were trying to get their hands
Dusty
on the
too?
core flame. I also had to ascertain that you were capable of dealing with the threat at hand.
Spaced out in the minute cooldown.
Is this threat related to the Black Tide?
That's funny though. I mean, it is easy to space out.
Indeed. And it's even more related to that lost item from before. Its
Funny.
owner
You
is a
have so much hair
quiet
right
and
now.
paranoid hunter who seems to have been reborn from the Black Tide and is attacking along with it. As I could not do anything about him, I split my body up.
I've
and
heard good things
escaped
about
to
Honkai
avoid
Star Rail. What's
harm.
the appeal to you?
I bided
Definitely
my
the
time for a
characters and like
chance to seek
the stories
assistance.
are so different, like from world to
Unfortunately,
world.
this was not a
I guess mostly the
sustainable
characters.
long-term plan.
I don't get all the characters, but I get quite a bit of them. And actually, I've been able to get all but like a few of them, and I've hardly spent any money. I think I've spent like a few $5 a month things, but like mostly I've been able to get a lot of the characters free to play. So like I didn't get Aglaia, which was the last one, or Robin, and I didn't get Kafka. But I'm not getting Trios, but that's because I'm saving up for the next one. Time for dinner. Thanks for the lurk. Enjoy your dinner, and thanks for the raid again. It's kind of like, I don't know. I guess it is like RPG. And it's like I don't know if you would call it turn-based. I guess it is turn-based. Like, you gotta wait for your turn and everything, but they're like ultimates and stuff.
Indeed.
I'm sure I'm about to get into a
split
fight.
it into 3.
Yeah,
hid
Kafka,
one
Mommy
within the
Kafka, yeah.
golden bow of vows,
I like Kafka
and
because I like her
sealed
moveset
another
too.
in the amber, along with
And of course, she's, like,
Nestia's
really cool.
remaining embers.
I'm saving up for Mighty
As
Most
for
right
the
now.
last one, it's currently in Anaxa's body, which is in dire need of repair.
So this story has a lot to do with
Do you
like
mean that you're
is like
using
very
such a method?
Greek mythos inspired and stuff with like titans and stuff, and they have to get the core flame so they can carry on, and then they become demigods and stuff.
Always been willing to lay down their lives
In this
to
world, anyway.
defend
And then there was
my
like a
core
land where people could live in
As
their
a respected
dreams.
God, it would be too
and a world of
embarrassing
ice.
if I were to do nothing and simply watch the children of humanity give up their
And
lives for
a world
me.
that was very well. They're not really. It's not really a world. They're like giant spaceships, essentially. And I don't know. Why are they really planets? I don't know. They're like big spaceships. I think. The Shenzhou, they're like very Chinese culture inspired.
Especially that heretic named Anaxa. He did not even hesitate to tear his soul apart and use it
We
to
basically,
perform
you get like a new
miracle.
world to go explore, like
He trapped all
every
the
8 months or
creations
so.
of the Black Tide
I don't know. It's been
within the
like,
grove, so that they would not be able
I think
to
it
harm
in here
others.
soon, in like a few months. Actually, it'll be like year 2 or something. I can't remember when Honkai Star came out.
His
I think it was
way
the
of
summer, I
thinking
thought.
was so out of the
Thought it was the
ordinary
summer, but it might have been
I
a little bit
felt it
earlier.
would be a waste for him to meet his demise in the Black Tide. And so
Yeah.
I decided to save his
I was thinking it was
life.
almost 2 at this point, but I can't remember like how soon. Because Dr. Ratio came out during the 1 year. Because Honkai Star Rail
This
got
also
a
meant that I
nomination,
was
so
able
they
to
decided to give
conceal
everybody
myself
Dr. Ratio for free.
and remain hidden. Well, that's also an equivalent exchange, right?
Mem, 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 mem. Mem, memmy, mem, mem, memmy, mem, mem. Mem, memmy, mem, mem, mem.
And
What a
apparently,
smart
we now
little
have
bunny.
Pokemon.
This way, I'll be able to
We have a
regain my
Pokemon
true
named Mem.
form, and you will be able to bring the core flame and your teacher back to Akama. We'll also take down the black-robed swordmaster at the throne. Together, in
I feel like I
one
should
go.
have realized that she was Cersei's because of the branches, but it was really hard
Aren't you
for a
the
while.
Reason Titan?
Even if I do not have the authority of strife, I'm still a god. I just need you to buy me
I think
some
my
time
still my
against
favorite
the
character
warrior's
is Penguin
blade.
though.
Once the core flame is reformed, I'll be able
He's
to
my
show
favorite, the
my
Lightning
hand.
Lord. Buying time is my specialty. Some of these
Excellent.
options for
Then
dialogue
just
is pretty
continue
wild
climbing
too.
to reach my throne. Turn the golden bough of vows into firewood to reignite the core flame of reason.
Butterfly adores flowers. Let's see. Oh, there they are. One strike, that's all it took. What kind of monster is that black-clad swordsman? They vanished. Without you, our Takama, our defenses crumble. We can't hold. Run, Sinan. Save yourself. No, I'm not leaving without you. This won't be our end. Aww. A Chrysos heir. Oh, this must be from like a long time ago. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, they don't really say how many Chrysos heir there are. Very sad.
I'll leave it to you, children of humanity. May you be blessed with good fortune.
I'm always blessed with good fortune. I'm a dragon.
It seems like a fierce battle will be inevitable.
Since when aren't there any fierce battles?
Trian will protect everyone.
Oh my god, I love the Treebios. Apparently there used to be more of them, but then they just faded away, and that's so
Ahead
sad.
lies the luminary throne. And also
That makes me sad
the
thinking about that.
battlefield that we're about
There
to
used to
step
be
onto.
like thousands of Treebios, and now there are only 3.
Me, mem, memmy, mem. Memmy, what's wrong? Memmy, mem, mem, mem.
A very intense smell. Interesting.
Memmy, mem, 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 Mem.
I don't know what a bull rush is, but...
Professor Anaxa.
Oh, he left us another, like, hologram.
My eyes can no longer see.
Uh-oh.
No matter. All I have to do is place this body at the core of the array for the sake of Emphoria's.
Oh, he's trying to kill Cersei's.
Mem.
Oh no, I always forget to use my
Cersei's was
skills,
right.
though.
He's indeed here.
And so is that guy.
Who is this black-robed guy?
He's very mysterious. Basically the memory itself. How interesting. Okay, but his cloak and shit's pretty cool though. I want it.
Everyone, brace yourself. This must be the hunter reborn from the black tide that Cersei's was talking about.
Who is
The
he
black
now?
sword and cloak. The owner of the piece of cloth. The north wind that sent over the deathly fog of Thanatos.
That's an interesting sword. It doesn't look much like a sword, does it?
You're not demigods. Stand down or die.
How about no?
Run!
Uh-oh. I mean, I don't know.
Let's do our best to buy time for Cersei's.
Trian will also protect everyone!
I have a feeling this is like Trian. They hinted at it, but I think this is where Trian disappears. He goes poof.
Only this time, may death protect us.
I'm so sad. Oh, well, the black sword's gone. Where'd it go?
Be careful.
Oh, she's using her powers. It really didn't seem to do anything, did it? Oh, well, there's the black sword.
3 slashes are enough.
Me and my baseball bat. Let's go. Actually, it's not a baseball bat. I had
Where
men.
are you?
Eternal sleep
A
is not the
VIP has
end.
dropped by.
The dead will
The
return.
VIP has dropped by. I love Jade.
Don't let me down.
Nothing major.
Time for
Oh, dang. He's got shadows of himself. He just summoned shadows of himself. Well, nice. Ow. Oh, no.
1,000 thanks.
Repay.
Okay. I suddenly do not like this fight at all.
Share good fortunes.
Follow my charge. Here is thunder.
Time for a lesson. We have it. There's no backing out now.
I don't like when they take away my health.
Self-inflicted misery. So powerful. Cersei's was right. Give an inch and they'll
Conflict is pitiless.
take. Who's the little backstabber?
Eternal sleep.
The dead return.
Gosh, he's got so much health. I suppose we aren't really supposed to
Dream vanished.
beat him, but...
I underestimated you. Receive divinity.
Guess I owe.
Ow!
Offer your souls to the fire.
No!
Good.
Be reduced to ashes.
Oh well, you know.
Who
We'll
exactly
try it
are you?
again.
Eternal sleep.
I was like, oh, that's meant to be like a story, because like everybody was at full health. But nope.
Oh look, VIP has don't let me down.
Nope.
Time for the master stroke.
Show no mercy.
Might have to be just on casual mode too.
Bloom. 1,000 thanks.
Repay.
This guy hurts
I'll
too
see you
much.
off.
Unite our goals.
Here, there's thunder.
Bending the rules. 3? There's no backing out now. For me,
I don't know how much I'm supposed to like, how long I'm supposed to really survive.
Cersei's was right.
Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Like, this seems like, I don't know, that move seemed like it was really hard to win against, but I don't know.
Receive divinity.
Guess I owe you one.
Repay.
Offer your souls to the fight.
Not good.
Oh, here we go, we're gonna die again. Yep.
Reduced
Like, how am I even supposed to, like,
ashes.
how am I even supposed to survive that? Fine.
Eternal sleep.
Casual it is. Make me feel like a casual Honkai Star Rail. Even though, like, this crew has, like, some pretty nice relics and everything, but no. No, you play casual.
Have we met?
Rudeness.
Share good fortunes.
There's no time to lose. Here, there's thunder.
Blessed.
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber?
They have, like, increased the difficulty for some stuff.
You
So,
chose the
people
wrong
who
end.
like playing harder modes and stuff are more entertained.
Misery. No holding back. Dream vanished.
I am not a min-max person though, so I mostly just like collecting characters and playing the stories and stuff.
Show no mercy.
That's what I like.
Time for a lesson. Have we met? Cloud scattered. Bending the rules.
Underestimated you.
Bloom. 1,000 thanks.
Repay. Eternal sleep. The dead
I just don't know like how exactly I'm supposed to survive this.
Souls.
Not good.
Be reduced to
Oh, I guess I'm just supposed to survive through that.
In that case.
Okay, fine. Do a pretty sparkly moon thing. It was intense. Like, what the heck, man? Oh. And there's Cersei's little power attack. Uh-oh.
Can't be killed in a single blow. You are indeed no ordinary human.
And Jade's down, though. Oh, no, wait. Hey, look.
children of humanity.
They brought her back to life.
Since the ambush failed, it'll be difficult to find another opportunity. What a pity.
Professor Naxa,
They gave me a boon.
it's Cersei's.
At least we get helped by a demigod, though.
Time for a lesson.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
No holding back. Dream vanished.
Jeez, the weight.
Be overwhelmed. Fighting is so much more tiring than thinking.
I love Cersei's though.
Conflict is pitiless.
I talking about how fighting is overwhelming. Well, uh-oh.
This is bad.
Uh-oh.
Century Gate!
Oh no! I knew it. Not Trian! we're gonna have like a very sad moment here. She was only supposed to open the gate. Well, I guess it was an emergency, but they kind of hinted at the fact that if she used the sentry gate like one more time, she would
That was a close call.
like disappear or
Thank
something like
goodness
that. Oops. I never want to leave the holy city again.
Little Cass.
Or maybe I'm just overthinking this, and there's a little retirement home for Trebioses that no longer have their powers, you know?
Sorry. I know you told me not to open the gate.
Please don't blame yourself, Lady Trian. If it weren't for you, we would have already met our end at the Grove.
I feel awful. I need to go back to get some rest.
I feel so bad.
Lady Trian, you haven't been well since you woke up. Are you sure you can make it back on your own?
Anaxa looks like a
This
pretty
noise
cool
and
character.
Commotion. Akuma hasn't changed a bit, has it?
Are you Professor Anaxa?
Wait a minute, she doesn't recognize him?
There's no need for doubt. The Titan no
Oh,
longer
okay.
speaks. It is I, Anaxagoras of the New
Oh,
Forest.
that's pronouncing his name wrong.
Indeed. You are the only one who would refer to yourself like that.
He's big on his full name.
Professor, let me be frank.
That's
The
I
mission
probably
Lady
don't hear it
Aglaya
often
entrusted
enough
us is
just for me
search
to
survivors,
engrave it in
uncover
my
the truth
mind
about
yet.
the disaster at the Grove, and retrieve the core flame of Circe's.
That does not surprise me. And now, I'm a survivor who witnessed the entirety of the disaster, as well as the defenseless bearer of a core flame. Are you going to bring me to Aglaya to fulfill your duty?
Uh-oh.
That is indeed my duty. But I prefer not to present you to her as a captive or spoil
I
of
don't
battle.
fully trust Aglaya.
Fine.
Yeah.
There's no need to make your life difficult. I'm not against meeting that woman.
It sounds like he doesn't like her too
But
much either.
I have some things to take care of first. The families of some of my fellow Grove scholars live in the Holy City. Before we meet Aglaya, I want to visit them.
Bye, Doxlax. Thank you. It was nice to see you all too. Thank you so much. Have a nice dinner and enjoy your exercise.
Because Lady Aglaya will probably be against it.
Uh-oh.
Let me guess. That woman will not only prevent me from visiting the families of the deceased, but will also suppress any information about the Grove. My fellows at the Grove gave their lives defending the core flame and fighting the Black Tide alongside me. Their families deserve to know the truth.
You intend to do it without her knowledge.
Oh, well, she not gonna
Do
like
you really
that.
think that woman would treat me well, even if I behaved and proved my loyalty?
That's true, though.
I wouldn't. Are you going to stop me, Kesterus?
I will accompany you, but please understand that Lady Aglaya has her own considerations.
Her own
You
consideration.
truly have the makings of a fine scholar, putting yourself in other people's shoes like that. Let's go. I won't go overboard.
So, after all these years, you and Lady Aglaya are still...
Neither of us is narrow-minded. You should know the root cause of our conflict.
A woman with a
Hello.
gentle expression.
And you are?
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Kallinicus' wife, right?
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger? No wonder I haven't heard any news for so long. There's been a change in personnel, hasn't there?
Oh no.
Ma'am. Kallinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the Grove against the Black Tide.
So... did he manage to defend the Grove?
Huh?
yes. He managed to protect Cersei's core flame at the cost of his life.
Aw,
I see.
it's very sad.
I'll select some of his possessions and pick a nice resting place for him.
Please let us know if you need
Oh,
any help.
she's another
ma'am.
character that never opens her eyes.
I come from
Oh, no, never
Kremnos.
mind. She does. Okay.
Death and sacrifice are things I've learned to
Oh, well,
face with
interesting. He was
composure.
a Kremnoan scholar. I didn't think Kremnos had any scholars.
No, Kalinicus. Even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back.
Oh, but I guess he was also her husband, so maybe he's not
Isn't it funny
Kremnoan.
that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me?
I guess there's lots
I've
of Chrysos
been prepared
heirs.
for this
Interesting.
for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary goodbye might just turn out to be a final farewell.
I'm really sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday.
Yeah,
With
girl.
the coming coronation of the new king of Kremnos, I'll take up my lance against the creatures of
Oh,
the Black
no.
Tide.
Mighty
seek
Mouse doesn't
vengeance for
want
my
to.
husband.
Old man with slender frame.
Oh, hello, young ones. Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you the father of Kenani and...
Oh, Kainani.
Arikama.
Okay, I thought different.
Ah, yes.
Uh-oh.
Did my daughters cause
I keep
trouble
guessing
at
these
school
names
again?
wrong.
Alas, forgive this old brain of mine. Both of my daughters graduated long ago, and they are now scholars at the Grove. As I get older, memories
Old
from
Fabio.
years
He's
past
Fabio
tend to
because he's
blend
fabulous.
together. What's the matter, young one? Why so quiet? Did my daughters really get into some trouble? If they refuse to apologize, just let me know. Their old dad can still talk some sense into them.
What should we do? I really can't tell him.
She doesn't know. Nobody
Mr.
knows how to tell him.
Fabio. The Black Tide
And Axa does,
took
though.
Kenani and Arikama.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the Grove.
That poor guy. He's gonna be so torn up about it.
As the Chrysos heir stationed at the Grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset,
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artikama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy.
Oops. A young man. Oh no.
What's Dad talking about?
Oh. There we go.
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city, and I've got my hands full.
Mister, we're sorry to bother you, but...
No, wait, Lady Casters, did Lady Aglaia send you because of some mistake I made at work?
Oh no, this poor guy.
keep your cool, Titus. I'm Anaxagoras from the Grove of Epiphany, and a colleague of your father, old Titus. A few days
Oh,
ago,
I was like, I recognize the name.
your
It's
father
old
passed
Titus.
away.
Wait, what? My old man died? That's no shocker. At his age, he was due for the
Sonny's
River of
talking to me
Souls
outside the
anytime.
room again.
Just up and left me behind. That old man.
He's so
I've been telling him
sad.
for ages to stay in the holy city and enjoy his retirement. But no,
He's
he just
crying.
had to go off to that grove
I
and
feel
mess
so
around with
bad.
scholars.
All these people. So many people
Still won't
died.
budge after all those arguments. That stubborn old thing. I already got him a retirement home and was waiting for him to come around.
I like that you have the chance to view these those little remembrance cubes to figure out who these people are.
That bull-headed old man. Stubborn as a mule.
That was a nice addition, I think. Because like you had the opportunity to skip it or
That's
to
all
look
the
at
colleagues'
it.
families that I remember.
Good work, miss. And
And there might have
Professor
even been
Alexa.
more. Maybe this quest, I don't know. Maybe this quest has something to do with how many you find or if you look at all
Let's
of them.
go. Take me to see Aglaya.
All right. I'll lead the way.
I don't quite remember the first guy though.
Please, careful, not the spirit thief.
Let's go back for another soak.
To the bathhouse. This is very much Greek coded. Look at it all. These giant bathhouses.
Thank you for the food you give us, great Circes.
Oh, I have to wait for it. I'm an impatient dragon. I wait for no platform.
Miss Castoris, my lady, you're back.
Hello. We have an important matter to discuss with Lady Aglaya. May we trouble you to inform her of our presence?
My apologies, Miss Castoris.
Uh-oh.
Lady Aglaya has just informed me that she has no time to receive anyone at
Huh.
the moment.
No time. Even though this is just really important.
She refuses to even see me.
Hmm.
Answer me this, friend. Did Aglaya order you to take me directly to prison?
Who are you?
And that seems
Please
odd.
don't jest. It's possible that she really is busy. Let's wait here a moment, and I'll try to contact her using the slate.
To Anna Belinda and company, of the Grove's circumstances, we are now fully cognizant, and for thy most diligent efforts we harbor the deepest gratitude. Indeed, no words can adequately convey the depth of our appreciation. Alas, the Holy City presently faces sundry complications, and manifold duties command our attention, precluding us from extending proper welcome. For this oversight we express sincere regret. Furthermore, following thy arduous voyage, rest must be prioritized. The particulars of recent events shall be deliberated upon the morrow. So it is written. You're writing literature? Oh my god, no, that suddenly reminds me of Rohan Kishibe's anime, as written by Rohan Kishibe. I see, it's the garment
It's
maker.
fortunate we don't have to confront that woman while
Thus
I'm hauling
spoke
around this sick
Kishibe
body.
Rohan, I think. Yeah, thus
Castoris,
spoke. And thus it is
this friend
written.
I haven't gotten the chance to know. I'll take my leave for today. That titan
Although,
made a myriad of
considering
adjustments on their own.
Rohan is a mangaka, it should have been thus
I don't want to stay a
wrote
second longer in this noisy city
Kishibe
if I
Rohan.
can.
Please be careful. Akama isn't the grove. This place.
Is covered by her golden threads. I know. That woman is extremely confident I won't escape.
I
her
really
grasp.
like his outfit. Like, look at that starry window.
Don't worry. As I said before,
Like,
mind
it's
my behavior.
magic. It's magic.
So many unexpected things happened on our journey to the Grove. We truly had no intention of putting you
Well,
in danger,
I mean,
let alone
stuff
face the
happens,
Black
I guess.
Tide head on.
Trouble is my old friend by now.
Black Tide is not just an enemy of Akama, but all of Amphorius. Even back when the forces of strife coveted the Holy City, their warriors still undeniably halted the Black Tide outside Castrum Kremnos. Nigador's core flame now sits vacant, and the Black Tide has returned. The Grove is an academic city with the best understanding of the Black Tide. It shouldn't have fallen so easily, and yet it was taken overnight, leaving the city in blood and tears, haunted by the spirits of departed heroes. The trial of strife is imminent. I pray Mighty will be able to steal his resolve soon. Lady Treeby once traveled across thousands of cities in Amphorius to repel the Black Tide. But even they have no recollection of this powerful enemy in all their journeys. Perhaps as for me...
Oops.
I detected a strong stench of death from that entity. But it wasn't because it had a connection with Thanatos. I'm afraid it's purely because it has sent countless others to their deaths. Speaking of Thanatos, Miss,
I guess that's why she thought,
I wish to verify with you.
I think that's why she wanted to talk to Cersei.
You must have an idea of the curse I bear by now. I was born as the shadow of death.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way because I followed her too closely when we first met her, and I died. And the game was like, well, you should have listened.
Yet when you caught me in the Grove, I'm curious why you weren't affected by
Because,
my power.
you done killed me already with it, so I guess you can't kill somebody twice. Same way, right? I'm used to it. I'm just special like that. That's the answer I'm going with.
For the abrupt
I'm
question.
just special.
For all my life, I've always wondered.
My mama says
what
I'm
is my connection
special.
to death? And why am I inextricably linked to Thanatos? Miss, you must be tired after being on the move these past few days. Please set aside.
Dang. Keep twitchy fingers today. Twitchy fingers. Oops. Alright, so... Man, our part of the bathhouse is so far away. That's me. There we go. Oh, it looks like he's been well. He's just hanging out here. Long time no see. I missed you so much, my dearest friend. Could have used you out there. Organizing logs? Okay. Well, of course, Don Hung was organizing logs. That's what he does. He's like, let's get out of here. Awful. I should have stayed and organized documents with you. I mean, probably. Honestly, I would probably rather fight the Black Tide than organize documents. My dragon brain cannot handle many documents.
Trian?
Oh no.
What's wrong? Is there trouble at the Grove?
Yes, I sensed something. It was fleeting, but very strong. It feels like they're in some big trouble. Trian used the Century Gate again.
I bet this is why she
Can you
can't
what's
see us
actually
just
happening?
No, fuzzy like always, but the enemy's aura has disappeared. Maybe they've moved to a safe place?
Let's hope that it's just a false alarm.
I wonder where she sent him,
We
though.
should place our trust in her and Castra's teacher. They will keep Trian safe.
Peggy, you're talking like we're little kids. One day, Trian will reach her limit, and Trebi will take on the role of gatekeeper from her. We are all aware of that. I am just a little concerned about her state of mind. Trian was already unable to speak, even in short sentences when they left.
Oh no.
We want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Thanks. And Aggie, it looks like we will need you to come with us to the baths this time to unwind.
Oh, so that's why.
It feels like neither of us have laughed for a long while. It's time to head out with the west wind!
All right.
I wish we could, like, run around as Chibi, but...
Here's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this?
Oh no.
Is someone injured? What happened here?
Watch out.
You know, I got that way before. Or it's like for the Kremnoan.
Kremnoan? This is their
I was
doing?
gonna say this happened to me once when I got really lightheaded and dizzy in an indoor pool because it was so hot and humid.
Now's not the time to dwell on that. Let's help the injured people first.
Excuse me. Coming through. Oh, you two are here as well. That's a relief.
Even the Twilight Courtyard is involved? What in the world happened here?
I actually just came to relax. But as soon as I got here, I saw
Then there's that guy
people
laughing in
lying
the
on ground.
background.
I've examined them, and they don't seem to be seriously ill. It feels like
Maybe that's why
they just spent
she's
too much time in
delirious.
the hot water.
Multiple individuals fainting simultaneously from the hot pool steam? Where is the manager of the bar?
Hello, Sunny. Sunny has returned.
He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to.
I hear you
Some
talking,
people
but nobody else
even
can hear
say
you
that the
talking.
Kremnoans are behind this.
You're such a quiet boy.
Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Let these people rest. The two of you, please come with me.
He's gonna control my character again. He loves it. I think he just
Yes.
comes in here to spite me.
While their intentions elude me, it's time to bring this farce to a close.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Nope, down this way. Uh-oh. Oh, there's fine on.
Snowy! Even Snowy!
The culprit.
Oh, is it Mighty Most?
The culprit is Mightimos.
Look at him, looking all smug and stuff. He's like, yeah, I did it. What are you gonna do about it?
What did you do to everybody?
It's just another duel where I claimed victory.
Against everybody.
Duel?
As I expected. On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart.
Drinking contest? I don't know. It sounds like hot water contest.
Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
I guarantee you, it's just they wanted to see who lasts the longest in the hot water. Why don't you take a recharge, buddy?
No.
Yeah, maybe.
Forget it.
Oh no. I see you still alive and kicking, Deliverer.
Seen things? Is the magnificent Deliverer finally deigning
To be fair though, Boot Hill, actually, Jingwan, I think Boot Hill actually might be my favorite character. I think I've changed my mind. Boot Hill's my favorite character, even though I don't use him very often. I always love seeing him appear in stories.
What kind of response is that?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response.
Oh my lord!
I don't
They're
feel
gonna start
anything
fighting.
special from you. you passed the demigod trial?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial.
I didn't forget.
Then, you're welcome.
In twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Her walls sturdy, tales untold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives, so grand. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames. Fuel to the fire, a burning brand.
What are you playing at this time?
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Surely the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home, just as Akama is distant from many people's homes.
I know how to interpret poetry.
Scoundrel.
There's no point in
HKS.
pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but it seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
I don't think he really wants
Don't
to do the
compare your
trial.
situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos, wish to
Yeah, he
defy
doesn't
tradition
really
that has
want
endured
his
among
people to
your
really
people
fight
for
anymore.
millennia?
But I don't think his people want the same
Still
thing.
thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel. An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos, let's recommence our previous competition.
Okay, maybe it's
We'll see who
Finon's.
can stay in the super hot bath
It
for
was
longer.
Finon's idea. Finon. I was blaming Mightimos and it's
Why are
you.
chickening out.
God.
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. I just find the situation absurd, that's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths? Looks like I'll have to teach you
My
some royal
goodness.
etiquette.
So he just cranked it up all the way. He just cranked it all the way.
And thus, an unprecedented sauna battle
The bath
commences.
sprites here.
With unparalleled resolve, the two warriors' determination even alters the very hue of the steam. Flames intertwine with
Sunny likes the butterfly. Oh no.
toward the heavens,
Sitting there staring it down.
sky and the sun. The spectacle is so magnificent that none dare gaze upon it directly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because they passed out because of how hot it was.
See what's happening in the competition? Why don't I regale you with a tale of kings to pass the time? Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion mentioned by a certain veteran? The central figure, the
Oh, I guess they're gonna finish that
main
story then.
character, was not the sole sovereign of that land. An oryx stood as
Sonny's
its
looking at the Gorgo lion going, yeah, that's me. I'm a lion.
long before the dawn of Erechrysia.
He thinks that somebody should make a little statue out of him.
Timeless battle on the plains of Tritos. The lion regarded the oryx as its food, while the oryx perceived the lion as a scornful, oppressive, and challenging barrier that it swore to topple with its antlers.
Okay.
For tens of thousands of years, without respite, the two creatures thus continued their relentless pursuit and rivalry.
Oh no.
It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase.
Sounds like a Mightimos and a Finon story.
It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach.
And then Finon passed out.
It was stuck in a corner. It had nowhere
This
to
is, these noises are really sus, though.
land of Amphorius. Some lives meet their
This is one of
end
those
in
things where you hope your parents don't walk into your room while you're playing this scene. Mm-hmm.
are
Most
fated
certainly.
to perish under the blistering sun at noon. And at last, the most scorching moment of the day
Oh, no.
descended upon them. The formidable hand of fate heeded their call and arrived.
My lords, would you like me to reduce the temperature a little?
They're like, no. I said, absolutely not.
What? They're checking out already?
Get lost.
Are you asking me to get lost, or...
Do whatever.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, please forgive my presumptuousness, my lords.
And that's how they messed everybody else up.
What a spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan without understanding your own place.
Nice.
What I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls.
Well, that's not his
alongside
fault that they can't take it. It makes them all better warriors, right?
Personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
Oh, this is why I'm getting Mighty Mouse.
This isn't fair.
This is why I'm getting Mighty Mouse.
You're wearing way less.
Well, okay. You could have taken off some things.
Is this the latest trend now? Getting into the baths while dressed in full armor?
No, just for
Don't
these
look
two.
at me like that. It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in the Kremnoan language.
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a close, shall we? Warriors, it is time to get moving.
I love Mighty Mouse so much. I'm glad Finon was able to recover to help the other common folk out. Ah. Finon won this battle.
Alas, the flame chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
But thanks to those two, all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Oh, we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find the Marmorial Palace this serene. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Hyacinth, would you care to join us?
Why do you like my drawing glove so much, Sonny? No, that's mine. Give it to me. It's my glove. Why do you take my things?
Such an empty bath is indeed a rare sight.
He says you're not paying enough attention to me.
I was looking forward to unwinding
No,
after
you
work.
put that back.
I'd be delighted to accept
No,
your
don't
invitation,
bite
Lady
it.
Treeby.
That's even worse. You're gonna put holes in it. Ow, you're gonna put a hole in me.
How about we go to the biggest bath?
The biggest bath. Okay.
Let me check. The water temperature feels just perfect.
So, how is the feeling of having the entire bath to yourselves?
The golden part of the bath.
It's so good.
Oh, we eating
Lady
grapes?
Treeby,
Were they
aren't
eating
you going to
grapes?
soak in the bath with us?
We will have to pass. After all, we've become children.
Please understand that she can no longer endure the heat of this pool due to the blessings of Yanis.
Ah, because she's a kid, she can't do the heat.
Are you curious about us, Hyacinth?
I am, but something tells me that it might be better to change.
Is this where she's gonna tell us the story about how she came to be?
Nervous. It's not something we can't discuss. The truth is, a long, long time ago,
I love
being
the
a
emphasis
mature
on
adult,
long.
Just like Aggie. Then, because of reasons, we
Because of
inherited
reasons,
Yanis'
okay.
divinity and gained the power of passage. And in return, the price we had to pay was the splitting of our soul.
Each opening of the Century Gate intensifies the strain on Treeby and the others. They are gradually regressing towards infancy. both in body and
So they don't... I guess eventually they disappear, but they all become infants. That means they've had, like, the splitting of the souls, and they've just, like, regressed. At one point, they were all, like, the children with the minds of adults.
In that case, when you opened that giant sentry gate above Akama during the battle against Nikador...
Well, there's no way around it. We all know that the flame chase journey won't be a smooth ride.
Maybe we can find a way to fix it. The primary research focus of Noosporists is the soul. We explore its depletion and methods to restore dispersed souls. As long as research continues, there might be a breakthrough that can help. We will do everything we can.
So your first reaction is in fact denial. You're indeed an excellent student.
Oh, excuse me.
I look forward to your good news, Hyacinth.
Now there's another reason to look forward to tomorrow.
Oh no.
Lady Treeby, what's wrong?
Something's off. It's that strong feeling again. Is it Trian?
Oh no, not Trian.
No.
Oh no.
It's not Trian this time. It's Trinan. Trinan is a danger.
Oh no. Oh, my nose. Soon after sneezing. Jeez. Louise.
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Oh my god.
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Haikas.
Haikas. Nice.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak
Hyena.
By the way, you emphasize the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremnos.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either.
Oh
Listen
no.
and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
Oh, fine on. That was rude. That was so rude,
You
fine
speak
on.
as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
Worry about yourself first, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Ides Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams.
So sad.
And in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
Ah, so that's where he went.
I knew it.
And that's
Yes.
probably why he failed.
I saw it all. Ides Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin, lying in a sea of flames. A blood-red half-sun hung in the sky, just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer killed Cyrene.
Oh,
But I
so
saw
Cyrene
its
is her
form
name.
this time. A black cloak, an eerie mask, and a broken giant sword that carried an
Hey,
ominous
that's what
aura.
we fought over in the grove.
I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting stronger all this time, I still couldn't defeat
I guess that's why he explained. That's why he accidentally stabbed Mighty
You were
Mouse.
blinded by hatred and almost lost yourself in that trial.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Mighty Mouse.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial? What do you fear?
He fears taking up the mantle.
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
Oh, mighty most, mighty most, mighty most.
I'm getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
Oops. Wow.
But to
So
answer your
rude.
question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as... my old comrades.
Poor guy.
Festian. Perdiccas. Ionius. Ptolemy. And Possesta. Ever since I returned from the Sea of Souls, these 5 have been by my side. We faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out. The wind in the wilds of Amphorius smelled like rust. Festian would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure, but was a relentless force on the battlefield, dispatching foes without so much as a blink. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Leonius was a swift runner and our most reliable messenger. Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, as my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta. He was the silent type, but a truly
that's such
masterful
cool art, though.
musician.
It reminds me like Hercules when they did Hercules, the Disney movie.
This is the first time I've heard you mention these 5. And their names.
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Ladon in the 2nd month of cultivation. In the end, his remedies mended all but himself.
Midamos, do not mourn. I have achieved honor by bestowing a noble death.
It's really sad. I feel sad that he, you know, misses all his people.
Leonius died in the 5th winter. Idonia's snowstorm lasted 3 full months. On the night of the fiercest storm, our foes launched their assault.
Idonia. Is that the city Castorus used to live in?
Hey, that is my keyboard, buddy.
Yes. Those zealots were as fearless as Kremnoans in the face of death, but they lacked respect for honor. They cornered us in the bottomless swamp. Leonius covered for our retreat. They cut his legs off. He vanished into the mire of a foreign land, his body never to be recovered.
Snap.
This is perfect. Mighty Most, I can finally deliver the news of you ascending the throne.
Uh-oh.
To the Netherrealm.
20 dusks later, we finally breached the walls of Idonia and entertained the usurper's plea for peace. However, the rebels refused to surrender and set up an ambush within the city. Ptolemy and his cavalry met their end before they could even relish our triumph. Those obelisks that collapsed after being set on fire became their final resting place.
My Deimos, please tell my family. It was not cunning schemes that vanquished Ptolemy, but the immense weight of Amphorius' entire history.
Then, it was Pacesta. He lured the enemies into the city of Aenionis with his melodies, buying us invaluable time. Our enemies, consumed by indignation when they discovered the trick, set the entire city and my soldiers on fire.
So probably play that.
His final words were recorded on a small clay tablet, fractured by the flames.
My Deimos, don the crown.
Don the crown.
And at last, my most trusted friend, Hephaestion.
Man, I was with that name, Hephaestion. I was like totally thinking that they were going to be a female.
Relapse of his illness hit him on the eve of my duel against my father. He hid his condition from me. By the time I returned victorious, he had.
And it sounds like all his friends got taken out by like everything.
A Kremnoan dying on a sickbed. I would be a laughingstock to everyone.
Hephaestion, my dear friend, spare your strength. I'll go.
And now he got no friends, but fine on.
No need. Even if Perdiccas were here, he couldn't stop destiny from taking me away.
No.
His last friend, his very last friend.
My Deimos, our king, do not shed tears for me.
Ow, that's my leg.
Status. Farewell, my dear friend.
Oops.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect, or even a curse.
Yeah, all his friends died.
Into the sea of souls to break the wheel of karma. But little did he realize it would grant me an immortal body and summon a fated revenge on his head. Following his
I guess the River of Souls is what gave him his mortal body then.
Homeland. Kremnos had already turned it into a wasteland. Only darkness and insanity thrived there. Against the dissent of many, Krateros included. I made the Kremnoan detachment stay in Akama. But I know that their glory will never be doused out. The instant of strife shall inevitably arrive.
If you take over Nikedor, then you must begin the journey back to your homeland. So, you hesitate because you think leaving your people in the Holy City is a better choice?
Yeah. I mean, I would understand. I understand his problem. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I gotta rule over all these people.
With any titles. None is aware of their glory.
Your predicament is truly complicated. I don't know how I can give you any useful advice. Maybe you could seek counsel from more people, such as the Grand Craftsman. Cartonis' people seem to have been through comparable dilemmas. And that teacher of yours, Krateros?
We've got a big problem. Big problem.
Lady Triby, what's making you so flustered?
Hurry up and go save Trinan. She got abducted by Krateros.
Oh no.
Krateros, what's going on?
Oh, you must be trying to start the trial again.
My Deimos.
Trying to force it.
It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
This man abducted Trinan by force and forced her to bring him to the
Or
vortex
maybe
of
she
Genesis.
thought, or maybe he thought he could do the trial himself.
He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury.
Well,
and
I guess so.
naturally failed.
Is she telling the truth? Why did you do that?
I guess because he wanted the
I
glory.
don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation
He wants to go
made
home.
me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, then keep running. Someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by strife. Then they will lead our people home.
It can be either him or somebody else. Basically
Age
what he's
has
saying.
blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
I don't think there's ever gonna get rid of that.
Crateros, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos heirs bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya?
Uh-oh.
You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac.
I can definitely see both of those.
Are just excuses for you to seize power.
Maybe mostly the megalomaniac part.
Crateros, do you even know what you're saying?
Maybe not a complete megalomaniac,
Woman,
but you know.
Mighty Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium? Their people massacring each other.
Well, that's what he doesn't want for the Kremnoans. Could be you or Dio. You expected Mighty Mos, but it was I, Dio. LM JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the Vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone. Crateros, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
Oh no.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal. Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities.
Treebee's always quick on her feet. Hearing the old Joseph voice just makes me keep thinking he's going to blame an enemy stand user. Someone's enemy stand user.
Please, Aglaya, hear us out first.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm convinced that he's the old Joseph voice actor, but I don't. It's hard to say.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Crateros. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we neglected those of you not favored by its message. Your accusations were harsh, but justified. We wish to earn your trust and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that is to take you to witness the source of the prophecy.
And this is where we go. Could this be an enemy stand?
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
Well,
you've heard about that Outlander, right? She has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely replicate scenes from the past. We will ask for her aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Crateros.
A fair proposal. I accept.
Interesting.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom.
I like how she emphasized stripped.
No argument.
You will be stripped.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please, demigod.
Teacher, why did you do this?
Well, he tired of waiting, buddy.
Young master.
Yep.
Just cannot
That's exactly
wait any
it. He's just tired of waiting.
Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos.
They'll never get rid of that recklessness.
We placed all of our hopes in you.
It's genetics.
Never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world.
So they don't be
If
alone.
you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos. Just as you did back then.
Oh, okay.
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Akeman. Fulfill your duty as the victor, warrior, and tell me your name.
He's gonna be pissed when he hears his name.
Death from you.
As if you have any honor. Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Mighty Mos. I'm here to finish you, Father.
Oops.
It is you, the beast spurned by all. So you did defy death. The prophecy.
Well, yeah, you kind of helped him with that.
Bring an end to my Kremnoan dynasty.
Defy? You're wrong. Death fears me. It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you, you already stand at death's door, Father. You were the one who threw me into the Sea of Souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a Titan. And the one who desecrated the body of a god. Haikus! You're a weak king. So weak that even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence than you.
Dang, he letting him have it.
Now, fate's reckoning is upon you.
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an
Except
old
for he never
king's
took his
blood
crown.
And inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Kremnos.
No. I don't want the crown. Listen. There's only one end for the kings of Kremnos. Then the crown means nothing to me. All I want is your life. To avenge Mother and my comrades.
But the walls of Kremnos will not fall with me. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son?
Uh-oh.
You and I, we're both the same.
I don't know if Mighty Mos is really the same, though.
Strife and fear. Now, kill me! The son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
Little memory.
Krateros. He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Might as well go see him.
Alright.
Grand Craftsman. How have you been?
It's a long
King of
cutscene.
Kremnos it is. That you would come, I knew.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard.
I like the way that this guy
Forward
speaks.
You seek. Many questions you have. But before that, take this.
Oh, it's the ring.
What's this?
I think that's Gorgo's
A
ring.
signet ring. For the King of Kremnos. Belonged to your mother.
Oh, that's interesting that it's for the King of
Recast and
Kremnos,
restore
but it belonged to his mother and not the King of Kremnos.
Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
A long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls. I owe you one.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment for saving me, this is.
Well, how nice.
Questions you bring with you. Ask, now.
Fate I've always denied. It's finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. The Chrysos heirs, the Council of Elders, the Kremnoans. Even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you, young king?
Because of my people. Be they men, women, the elderly or children. The hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day. For the day their king returns. Children of strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old traditions. Never mind that most of them have only ever been heard in these so-called traditions and song. They would then gather around their king and throw themselves into battle.
This is not a good thing, you believe.
The Kremnoans have been trapped in a cycle of bloodshed for the past 1,000 years. They seek vengeance, start wars, become prosperous.
He just doesn't want people to waste their lives anymore, which is a pretty good reason for stuff.
How much innocent blood flowed into the River of Souls in all those years? How many needless sacrifices could we have avoided? I accept that fate and become the totem of strife that lead my people into repeating the same mistakes.
But he doesn't necessarily have to, I suppose.
Of course I would be terrified. I'd be terrified of becoming king.
A different kind of Kremnoan you truly are.
Oh, then we're switching back to Chibi's POV.
Mama, I had a dream last night.
Oh. Now what did you dream about, my darling Treebios?
I had a dream that I turned into many me's. Then we made the moon
Aww.
into a ship.
It's so
made the
cool that our mom
stars
had the
into
same
our
color hair.
sails. Then we floated on the ocean and let the wind blow us in any direction it wanted.
Well, that sounds like a lovely dream.
She looks just like her. I wonder if that's the original her.
Really, really dark. But there were so many of me that I wasn't scared at all because we'd all sing together. The ocean wind blew us onto an island where the wind tasted like flowers. There were bleating sheep and chirping birds inviting us to be their guests. There were so many animals on the island, but none of them ever fought.
Giannis's holy maidens can receive guidance from the god of passages. Perhaps what you saw in your dream is a divine land somewhere in Amphorius.
You think so?
What's wrong, Treebios? You look unhappy.
Because on that same island,
I'm guessing this is actually when she was younger then.
On the other side of the ocean. And it was very, very tall. The mountain looked alive, and it kept getting closer to the island. Then I realized it wasn't a mountain, but a very, very tall wave made of water. When the wave smashed against the island, it looked like it was going to eat the island up.
Uh-oh.
The small animals tried to chase it away, but they couldn't stop it.
She was so happy until she remembered that part about the dream.
A dark wave.
Mama, does something that scary exist in real life?
Yes. Unfortunately, it does exist in Amphorius, but it's very far away from our temple. We call it the Black Tide, though it has nothing to do with water. It has no shape or form, but it can swallow up animals, humans, and even titans, turning them all into monsters.
Oh,
Black Tide is a baddie.
I don't want everyone to turn into its food. Can't we chase it away?
Of course, my dear. You only need to behave well and listen to what the adults tell you. Study all the knowledge and etiquette you need, then grow up and become a proper holy maiden. The divine Yanis will then give you guidance and help you light the way for the people.
And I guess that's how she became the first demigod.
I'm gonna eat a lot and study a lot and become a holy maiden. But Mama, you said the black tide can swallow up titans too. What do we do if even Yanis is eaten?
If that happens, then the Holy Maiden will have to be the one to guide people on the right path. After all, we are the human avatars of the God of Passages, yeah?
I like how she's always had those pretty flowers.
But one person alone is not enough. Once you're older, you'll make a lot
And then
of
that's why there were many of her.
You must do your best to unite them, because that's also our duty as priests.
Friends? Are they also like me and Mama with pretty red hair?
They might not, but they'll certainly be just as smart and kind as you.
Aw, it's so sweet.
Mama? Am I dreaming?
Don't be silly, dear. Of course you're not dreaming. I've always been by your side.
Maybe that is the OG Trivios.
Now be a good girl and call your friends over too. Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Trivios is the smartest girl. I'm sure you remember where everyone is hiding.
The voice sounds so far away. I don't remember. Who am I looking for?
Your friends, who will chase the black tide away alongside you, of course.
Is this from my childhood? I don't remember.
Okay, this is where I'm going to end stream for the night. I have to wake up early tomorrow morning. So, let's see. We're going to pick somebody to raid out to. Such hard choices.
Trainin', which one of you likes such sour stuff?
We haven't raided Laystream in a while. And they're doing.
Watch, we'll deliver it as fast as we can. Let's go.
And they're doing a collab too, so let's go raid them. And to make sure I'm spelling the name right, because I always misspell names. I don't know why. You would think that I would remember it. Thank you, Mr. Bogath. But we're gonna go raid Laystream. I'll be back Saturday because I will be working tomorrow, which is my usual day for stream. But I will be back on Saturday with some narration. Mr. Bogath's 6th book, a Tales of Love and Magic, A Kiss of Spirit and Stone. But I wish you all a good night and a happy hump day. And I will see you guys later. Good night.
It's a letter to the future. Watch, we'll deliver it as